Hi there, my name is Pablo and I'm going to talk about teaching proficiency through reading and storytelling. What is Tprs? Well, it's a language teaching method based on the idea that the brain needs enormous amounts of comprehensible input to acquire a new language. Uh, this method is fun and effective for teaching foreign languages in a classroom setting. It's a philosophy and a set of tools that teaches vocabulary in a highly comprehensible and contextualized manner. Well, TPRS was developed in the 90s by Blaine Ray, a Californian teacher of Spanish. He had his start by borrowing techniques from another teaching method, that it was TPR, developed by James Asher. The result is a teaching method that focuses on the importance of teacher-student interaction and the use of CI in keeping the learner's interest to become fluent in a new language. Well, in this case, the teacher promotes language proficiency among students through contextualized, repetitive, and compelling CI, which can be in the form of a children's novel interactive materials. Well, it is focused on the importance of teacher-student interaction. The interaction is very important in this method, and the use of CI in keeping the learner's interest to become fluent in a language. Also focus on overlearning vocabulary words like nouns, adverbs, adjectives, etc., and phrases through noun repetitions and repetition. This way, the students will not only have fun, they will be learning effortlessly as well. The main components of TPRS. The first one is Ask a Story. In this case, students are involved in the creation and interaction of the story. Students are able to provide part of the language being used while the instructor maintains control of the content. The second one is Establishes Meaning. This involves the introduction of the story via translation, TPR, that is total physical response, or even gestures in a variety of ways. In this area, there is a conscientious limitation of the input, specifically the grammatical features on the vocabulary. Read and discuss. In this step, students read and translate a story in most language that it's based on normal storytelling activities. Here, the purpose of translating is to make sure that the students understand each paragraph. This translation is also implemented to explain grammar so that grammar is tied to meaning, not tied to grammar rules. Well, with this method, you can make possible activities to implement in a classroom. The first one could be video viewing. Well, in this classes watch several videos clips that give an opportunity for providing storytelling repetition. In this case, also the students can develop the listening skill. It's very important. In storytelling, it's another activity that you can make or that you can organize in a classroom. And in this case, the students can develop, not perfectly, but can practice the writing. And in storytelling, students write, retells, and original stories from outlines, templates, song, or partially written stories. These may be class, group, pair, individual, or individual activity. And in reading, in this case, classes read stories created in class, stories created by other classes, summaries, and stories written by the teacher. Stories written by individual students, ads, and articles from magazines, papers, children's book, and short novels written for TPRS classrooms. But also, in this method, you can find some problems at the moment to implement this by using literature text. Well, a problem could be that sometimes students don't like participate, so sometimes they find boring some interactive activities, and this could be a very big problem because then you have to use another techniques to call the attention of the students. Also, sometimes teachers don't know how to organize an activity, an interactive class, and then these difficulties work on it. Well, that's all, and